Sonic the Hedgehog. For a game series that's meant to be for kids, it's had a few creepy moments over the years, from the secret message in CD to the Telltale curse in Sonic R. This blue hedgehog has been the centre of creepy gaming controversy for some time, and has even inspired spin-off versions of the original story, like Lord X or Sonic.exe, etc. and so forth. Now, if you know me personally, you will know I genuinely think most video game creepypastas are cliche. Some are pretty good, but most are just the same story on repeat, usually focusing on two friends. They find a weird disc or cartridge with a name written on it down with a black marker, plenty of chances to stop playing the said game. Game breaks the fourth wall and interferes with the players' lives, usually resulting in their deaths or worse. Now slam a .exe or .jpeg and you have a traditional creepy gaming creepypasta. In all fairness, Sonic.exe has been around for quite some time. Now, putting aside my own thoughts and theories on this story, and with Halloween being right around the corner, I thought I'd present to you the story of Sonic.exe. Now, instead of reading the entire original story to you, because if we did, I'd be here all day, and I don't got time for that, I'll be giving you my own abridged version of the tale. Now, much like the Telltale curse, this story begins by focusing on two friends, Tom and Kyle. Now Tom, the guy telling the story, claims his friend Kyle, who he hasn't seen in a while, sent him a package containing a letter and a strange disc, with the words Sonic.exe being written down on the strange looking disc with a black marker. Now, the letter Tom received stated, "Tom, I can't take it anymore. I had to get rid of this somehow before it was too late. I was hoping you could do it for me. I can't do it. He's after me. If you don't destroy this disc, he'll come after you too. He's too fast for me. Please, Tom, destroy this godforsaken disc before he comes after you too. It's too late for me. Destroy the disc and you'll destroy him. But do it quick or he'll catch you. Don't even play the game. It's what he wants. Just destroy it. Please, Kyle." Now, Tom does what any normal person would do in this scenario. He plays the game after his obviously mentally unstable friend begs him to destroy the thing. I don't know about you, but not only am I destroying it, I'm running, bro. I am running. Tom boots up Sonic.exe and can immediately tell something's wrong with the game. Really? No shit. Sorry, it's just, these people are just thick in these stories and it's just so hard to read them sometimes. Anyway, Tom starts up the game and notices the title screen quickly changes for a split second. The background had turned dark and twisted, and the blue, vibrant tropical waters was changed to a sea of blood, and with the copyright tag on the bottom corner was changed to say Sega 666. And to top everything off, Sonic's eyes were blackened, with blood pouring from his sockets. Then Tom saw what looked like a character select screen very similar to Sonic 3's Save Select. The only playable characters were Tails, Knuckles, and Robotnik, which was a bit odd because he was never playable in the previous Sonic games. Tom selected Tails and began the very first level. He saw there was no enemies, no obstacles, no rings, there was nothing. As he made his way through the level, he began to see small, dead animals torn to shreds and covered in blood, all throughout the level. That's when he saw what looked like Sonic. How about no fucking way? Now this is the part of the story where most normal people like you or me will stop playing the fucking game. But the main protagonist Tom keeps playing from either just pure curiosity or some outside force forcing him. But the point is, he keeps playing like a dumbass. The next level started with the title being Hide and Seek. The stage design had completely changed Angel Island from the Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Now, Tom claims that Tails actually looked at him and started to make frantic gestures, as if the game itself was actually trying to communicate with him. This is what happened next. Now, this is the part of the story where the player is given a second chance to stop playing the fucking thing. But once again, he thinks continuing to play is the smartest move to make. To be fair, I think it would make for quite a shit story if he was just like, fuck this, and he was gone. You know what I mean? Like, so anyway, Tom kept playing this strange and twisted game. He selected Knuckles, but Knuckles unfortunately suffered the same fate as Tails did. After Knuckles met his gruesome end at the hands of this twisted Sonic, Tom noticed that the character select screen had changed to feature a bloodied Tails and a bloodied Knuckles. Tom quickly turned the game off. He didn't know what to think. Tom then, he took a nap, to which he would later regret, as his nightmares were filled with the cries of Tails and Knuckles. He then saw the dark and twisted Sonic and woke up in terror. Tom tried to figure out what exactly was going on here, and after hours of thinking, he decided to boot up Sonic.exe for the final time and finish the game as Eggman. This is what happened next. Sonic suddenly appeared in front of Eggman, the same way he did to Tails and Knuckles before. This time, the static had lasted longer than it had before, revealing to Tom a very unsettling image. Tom now claims he saw a hyper-realistic version of Sonic with glowing red eyes, fang-like teeth, and blood pouring from its mouth. The image lasted 30 seconds before static flickered 3 times. Then Tom heard what sounded like a demonic laugh, followed by the message, "I am God." After this, Tom had finally put it all together, and I quote, "This Sonic was a monster, a pure evil, sadistic, all-powerful, demented monster. And all his victims, including Tails, Knuckles, Robotnik, and Kyle, are just his little toys. And the game is his very gateway into this chaotic, nightmarish world, and the very hell his victims are trapped in. Tom." Now, one final text came up on the screen not too soon after. The computer shut itself off. Tom was unable to start it for quite a long time. When it finally booted up again, Tom heard a strange voice behind him. He quickly turned around, only to find at the end of his bed was a Sonic plushie with bloodstains under its eyes. And there you go. That's the OG Sonic.exe story in a nutshell. Well, the best of my own abilities I can tell it. I mean, as a creepypasta itself, it's pretty much cliched as fuck. But because it's been around for quite a long time, I have to give it its due respect. Now, for anyone wondering this, after hours and hours of research with my own free time, I have found no proof this story actually happened. When I first read the creepypasta when I was like 16, there was no actual gameplay. This screenshot was the only thing making the rounds at the time, so it did leave a lot to be thought about. It made you want to go on a deep dive and try to find some actual gameplay, but because of the time we live in, it has made it virtually impossible to track down. Look, at the end of the day, video games can be hacked and edited and altered. It's hard to be legit on this platform without something to actually back you up. But if I think about the actual story, it's not that scary, guys. It's really not. I think Tales is a bit more freaky than this one. Look, I don't mean the bash or piss on the creepypasta. I just think it's been praised enough throughout the years already. And it's not like it hasn't had its own spin-off characters, which it has. If you look it up, there is a plethora of choices to choose now. Now, if I switch perspectives and I look at it from an entertaining point of view, it's legit pretty good. The story does a good job of making you want to know what happens next, so for that I have to give it its due respect. Well, that's it for now. So either you think Sonic.exe is the biggest load of crap you've ever heard, or the best thing you've ever read, let me know down below. I might cover Tailstall Curse in maybe a future episode, but we'll see. Until then, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.